When I say comic books, what comes into your head? Superheroes, right? That is something that is a problem in the industry. When I say TV, do you think of, I don't know, pirate romance as the only thing across the whole TV landscape? No, because there's a diversity in the TV market and the kinds of things that you can watch. And in comic books today, that's kind of a problem because there's so many artists trying to bang down the door into the industry with so many different stories. And Marvel and DC, the biggest companies, have it backwards. What they do is they look at a group of submissions, they call what they don't like, and they put to market what they think will work. I'm looking to reverse that. I'll get back to that in a second. Because there's a lot of independent artists that have already been successful on their own outside of this model. Comics like Wondermark and Penny Arcade are some large examples. They have made several really very large ventures into making quite a bit of money, making quite a bit of eyeballs on their comic with what is something that's very counterintuitive, because they give away their comics for free on their website and they make money in books and prints and t-shirts around it, as well as selling Kickstarter books or Kickstarter campaigns to create other books and other games. That's the solution that I'm looking to come up with. I've developed. It is called Sequility, and it is a web and mobile platform that allows any artist to upload their work in a clean, concise, clear interface that they will then be able to turn around and make money by offering their comics for free, then making money through donations and also selling books and prints. To date, I've actually had a very successful test with this because we have gone to a gallery in downtown Savannah called Ashmore Gallery, and we have made several $1,000s in one night of our opening night selling comic prints and originals on the walls, bringing comic books, something people associate with low art, into the high art field. And this has been very successful. We have over 20 artists on the site already. We're going to open it up to a public beta in a couple months. I have a full-time developer, Paul Bachman, who is working with me, and I'm doing all the front-end work. I'm a student at Savannah College of Art and Design. I am an interactive design major and a sequential art major. And I've worked with 2 developers over the past year to develop this product and bring it out. I'm going to make money with this product, very simply, by taking a commission from helping these artists with creative ventures that they can go do. For instance, gallery shows, conventions, prints, books, all kinds of things. And we've already shown this to work with our initial raising several $1,000s to develop our initial product. I'm looking for a $50,000 investment for the next year to develop a full beta that's open, people can sign up for, and people can use as consumers and as artists.
How big is the comic book space?
Well, it's a little hard to say because there's 2 juxtaposed things that we're looking at here. We're looking at the mainstream comics, the superhero books, which has been dwindling, even though they've been making a lot of money in movies. There's also the growing webcomic space, which of the top 10 most funded projects on Kickstarter, 4 of them are comic projects. And they've only been outranked by games. And there's projects that have raised $500,000 to $1 million just in the past few months with nothing but word of mouth advertising. So it's hard to say exactly, but I'm projecting that there's several $1 million in the first couple of years that we can access with things like markets with women readers and markets with non-male 18 to 35-year-olds that do not right now associate comics with something that they read.
So I'm trying to understand, this is a platform?
Mm-hmm. It's a web platform.
It's a web-based platform that allows artists to be able to put up all of their artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And they can, the content can be bought online, or you are guiding end viewers to go look in a gallery?
Well, a lot of companies pay a lot of money for free social networking content to get fan bases and association to their products. This is what webcomic artists have been doing for a long time, because they show their comics for free, the entire archive, but people really want to have that physical thing in their hand, or at least an offline version. And so what I've done is I've printed comics, really nice paper versions of the things online, as well as prints of the original artwork, which can retail for $100 a piece. And there are a variety of ways that this existing art, or this existing fan base, they will pay money to support the artists that they love. And that's been shown to be true with all these independent artists, and can be true for a lot of artists who do not have the resources to build their own website, which is a very high barrier of entry to get into this game.
How many comic creators in the U.S. are there?
Comic creators in the U.S. Well, mainstream ones, there's several thousand that work for the top 10, 20 publishing houses, probably a couple thousand pencilers and inkers and that kind of thing, and there's fewer writers. But as far as independent artists, I would say take that and multiply that by 10 by potential people with different niche work as well as things that are accepted from more mainstream audiences.
How do you draw traffic to the site?
I draw traffic to the site by creating really nice looking portals for the artists themselves. They will develop their fan bases and give them tools to go through social media, and then the more popular ones will rise to the top, and then I work with the ones that have existing fan bases and help them grow bigger fan bases to then do creative financial ventures.
Are you doing any SEO or SEM on the website?
There will be some options for artists to work with, so that again, the bigger artists work more closely with them and sort of separate them from